All right, hey guys, Coach Marcus Jones here, Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm your plugged-in support team. I want to welcome you to today's 6 Steps to Six Figures training. It's Saturday, September 21st, 9:06 a.m. Pacific time, and we're here every single Saturday, guys. And always remember this term: what is repeated is remembered, and what is remembered is repeated. So this training, the recorded portion, is always going to be pretty much the same, because we don't believe in teaching you new things every week, right? And so part of your success is going to be repetition. And so this screen right here, I'm sure you guys know what this number represents. This is simply what the amount of income that's necessary to earn. Hey, Rick's on a Steelers shirt. Yeah, I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Thanks, Landy. So this number right here simply represents the monthly amount you would need to earn over a 12-month period to reach $100,000 in 1 year. Okay, so and we believe with HBN we have the perfect platform for people to do that. And before I get started and go into the training, we know we have people from different teams, different organizations, as they're called. But our motto is one team, one dream. This training is open to anybody. Anyone with HBN can attend this training. And if there's anything in this training that goes against what you're currently being taught by your plugged-in support team, by all means, listen to what they're telling you to do, right? And just ignore this. But if you just want to have some tips and learn some other things and see how people have been successful here, then by all means, plug into this. Invite your success team members to plug in. But this is very generic training. All right. So let me that you guys know, you're one team, one dream. That's what we're about. So let me find my button. I don't have my mouse. All right. So let me see if I can do this right. All right. So we're here every single Saturday, most Saturdays, unless there's a scheduling conflict or an event going on. We're here at 9 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Central, 12 noon Eastern. This training was put together by members in the company who have earned 6 figures with HBN. Now, some have earned 6 figures in a year. Some have earned 6 figures since they joined HBN. And so once you reach 6 figures, you're qualified to actually do this training. All right. So if anyone ever wants to volunteer to do this training on a Saturday, just reach out to me and we'll get you set up. All right. So step 1, right? This is the first step in the process with the 6 steps to 6 figures training, where you want to place your appropriate initial order for 25 personal volume or commissionable volume or more, and then set up auto-ship if that's appropriate for yourself. Just depends on what your goals are. All right. Now, we recommend people order products because these products truly facilitate emotionally impactful experiences because they work. Right. We have lots of people that use these products because we're dealing with health issues or want to feel better, want to lose weight. They use the products and they get results. And if for those of you who are members and if you've been using any of the products, just comment in the chat. Let us know what some of the results or some of the benefits you're experiencing from these products. I know for me, one of the first products I used was back in 2019, almost 4 years ago when I joined, was Mind, Body, and Soul, right? The Healing Trilogy. That was the company's flagship product. I read about it and I saw it was good for inflammation. I dealt with arthritis pain in my right knee from playing sports and had 2 such surgeries on my right knee by the time I was 26 years old. I developed arthritis by the time I was like 34 or 35. And I was taking over-the-counter meds. Sometimes I went to the doctor and they would give me prescription medication to relieve my inflammation and pain. And I read about the products and read Ben's story and saw how he was delivered or healed from vasculitis. I started using Mind, Body, and Soul in 2019. And within like 2 or 3 days, my knee pain stopped and the inflammation stopped and has never come back. And it's been almost 4 years now since I joined. All right. And so amazing stuff. So that right there, for me, being able to resolve, my knee pain and inflammation without taking any medications and without any surgeries, right? That is an emotionally impactful experience. And I will always use, mine, buy, and sold daily, right? Other people, I see you guys commenting. Thanks, Randy. Thanks, Tracy. Now, our products for our new members, they have a price, or you see the price on the website, but there's a thing called commissionable volume, or CV, right? That's the volume that goes with that product, right? And commissions are paid based upon CV, since we are a worldwide company. So the company doesn't want to have to deal with currency exchange rates when paying commissions. Also, the qualifications with the company are based upon the volume. Okay, so that's just so you guys know. That's why you see the price and you see the volume, but the prices of the products are close to what the value of the volume is. All right, so that's pretty cool. Now, 100 PV auto-ship is recommended. Remember, auto-ship is not mandatory. Okay, you don't have to place any auto-ship or orders, but there are some benefits, and we recommend doing it on the first of the month, so that your auto-ship order for that month is taken care of. And excuse me, if you ever wanted to change what you receive with your auto-ship order each month, just go in there at least the day before your order processes and change what you want to receive. Okay, so I'm always changing my auto-ship order because my whole family uses the products, and so we have different need, we run out of different products, at certain times of the month. Right, I see all your comments. Thanks, you guys. And so, but the benefits of doing a 100 PV auto-ship order is we have the cashback program. That's called member rewards program points, where you receive 5% to 30% back in cash, right? In MRP points. And how it works is from your very first wholesale order, you receive 5% back. All right, so that doesn't matter if it's auto-ship or not. But every time you place an auto-ship order, it goes up by 5% every 3 months. So from month 1 through 3, you're going to receive 5% back in MRP points, and then months 4 through 6, it goes to 10%, and then it goes up to 15%, all the way to 30%. So you'll be here for about 16 months, and you'll begin receiving 30% back in MRP points, right? That money adds up, because you can use those MRP points to purchase products for people. You can do, like Melandy says, BOGOs, right? Do you guys know what that means? BOGOs, buy one, get one, right? And then you can send gifts to people, contests, different things you can use those MRP points for, right? So I like to let mine accumulate, and then I'll either make a big order at the end of the year, or I use those points to send like samples to family, or when I do contests, I'll use my MRP points to place an order, have the product drop shipped by HBN to whoever wins, right? So that's a great way to use your points. Also, auto-ship, you receive a auto-ship discount. The minimum discount is 5%. That 5% discount is based upon the volume. The MRP points is based upon the volume of the order. Okay, just to be clear, not the price, the volume. So if you place a 100-point order, or 100 PV order, your member your member reward points could be up to $30 back in cash. Your discount could be 5%, will be 5%. Okay. Also, with the 100 PV option order, the company gives you 10, $25 gift cards, right? And you don't pay for those. They give you $250 in gift card codes, and you can use those and give them away. And remember, we have the hbngiftcard.com site now too, where the company actually says people gift cards that enroll as a wholesale member through the hbngiftcard.com site. But you also will have your own gift cards to give away when you do a 100 PV auto-ship order. You're also Star Bonus qualified. No other company has a Star Bonus program, and there's reasons. I'll cover it on the Thursday nights, and when I do the business opportunity presentation. Company's debt free, doesn't have a big customer service department, doesn't have a big corporate building. Paula, our founder and CEO, likes to keep things small as far as expenses, so she can put money into the products and put money into the pay plan. The Star Bonus was a promotion the company did when I joined in 2019. It was a spring promotion, right? It was a spring promotion, and it was so popular, she decided to keep it and make it a permanent component of our pay plan. So Star Bonuses Once you qualify, you can receive multiple $50, $75, and $100 payments throughout the month, in addition to the other commissions and bonuses. 100 PV order also qualifies you for the highest binary payout. Our binary payout, every time you have once you reach executive rank and you have 200 points of volume in each of your binary legs at the same time, you cycle and receive a binary bonus. Now, depending on what your personal volume is, that binary bonus could be $8, $16, or $24. All right. So if you yourself are a qualified executive and you do 25 PV, okay, you buy a bag of Nourish every month or a bag of Nova coffee, a 25 PV product. Well, when you cycle and receive a binary bonus, that's $8. Okay, that's good. All right. You do a 50 PV order every month, every 30 days, and you're a qualified executive, your binary bonus will be $16. Okay. You do a 100 PV or more Auto-Ship order, your executive, your binary bonus is $24. So it's either $8, $16, or $24. That money adds up, right? There's people who have received $1,024 binary bonuses in a month. All right, it's a great thing, and that's truly residual passive income. Right now, these last 3 bullet points are what I like about the benefits the customer. Remember, we're a customer focused company. Over 80, or at least 80% of our members are customers only, and they could be wholesale, retail. Most are wholesale, and they're not participating in the incentive plan, right? They simply like the products, like how they feel. They don't promote the products, don't earn commissions. Now, what's happening is some of our customers, they like how they feel, and they're curious, and they tell people about the products, and they send people to their site. They're starting to earn commissions. That's why I like the customer approach first, rather than the business opportunity approach, right? And a lot of our customers become some of our best business builders. But it benefits the customers, guys, because they receive the same discount that we receive. They have more purchasing options as a wholesale customer. The company gives us 7 websites, okay? 6 of them are wholesale sites. So when someone goes to one of those 6 wholesale sites, some of them have different bundles and love boxes and kits that aren't on the retail site, all right? Also, the retail prices are about 15% more, and retail customers don't have the ability to participate in the incentive plan, right? And there's also faster shipping when a customer does an Auto-Ship order, right? The company looks at future Auto-Ship orders, like say today's January 21st. They look at orders that will process tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, and they'll have them already packed and ready to go out and be mailed once the order processes. Either the commission is deducted or their credit card is charged, all right? And it gets shipped really fast, all right? Most of the time, my Auto-Ship order is received within 1 to 3 days, right? Some people receive one time from Cincinnati to Las Vegas. I received my Auto-Ship order in 1 day. Okay, so that's super fast shipping. All right, I appreciate you explaining all this. Okay, you're welcome. All right, also, it benefits the company. Remember, we want to have a financially stable company that's going to be around for a long time. So when we have revenue coming in, right, this allows the company to ensure we have inventory, right? This allows the company to plan for future products. When I joined in 2019, we have 53 products, right? It was February 4th, 2019. I counted 53 products. Now we're at least double that, right? And that 4 years later, right? And it allows the company to plan products. We launched Fulvic in May. We have the Real Detox Tea that recently launched 2 different websites, right? All that, right? So but it's important to continue to have a constant inflow of revenue from orders or sales coming in. And that's how it benefits the company. Remember, we are the marketing arm of the company. Okay, so they don't. If the company were to place ads and put stuff on billboards and things like that, they wouldn't need us, right? So it's up to us to use the products, right? and share products that we like, right, with people we care about. And that's what this is all about. So, the company benefits so the company can continue to be stable, continue to have great products, and continue to have a very aggressive pay plan. Now, it benefits you because you're going to have faster shipping. And for those of you who have received your recent OSHIP orders, how many days did it take, right? Like I said, mine takes between 1 to 3 days on average. I'm here in the United States. International orders, maybe sometimes those take a little longer, but that's going to change very soon when the company switches to DHL for international shipping. That's exciting. Okay, and that may also open up additional countries once we switch to DHL. But faster shipping, and you're also going to have a stable and duplicatable business because you're doing your OSHIP order. Your success team members are going to do what you do. Okay, so I never tell people to do something I wouldn't do or I'm not doing. So if I recommend a 100 PV OSHIP order, right, I'm doing that. Okay, and so that's how you're going to have that stable, duplicatable business. And people get involved with network marketing because they want to have that residual passive income, and this will help do that. And Didi, I know that last line is one of my favorite lines. Is how we facilitate that emotionally impactful experience. And see who's commenting. Yeah, 4 to 5 days. Kalia, 2 to 4 days. Yeah, 2-3 days. Yeah, so within a week, right? Within a week. Yeah, I'm looking forward to DHL. I'm looking forward to DHL. That's going to be exciting. All right. So anyway, let me get to the next slide. I was on that one for a while. All right, so go two-way, right? Screenshot this or write this down. I won't rush through it, but I'm going to go through it fast. This is goal setting. All right, this is your homework assignment. So if you haven't done this is what you want to do. And every person you enroll, this is what you should have them do. Okay, you want to take a blank sheet of paper, okay, and have a pen that writes in blue ink or indigo, right? Because that does something to the mind. And Richard Fritzler is here. He can explain it better than me. But you want to write down 20 reasons why you want to be successful with your HBM business. So basically, these are your goals. Like these are your 20 goals, right? So you want to write down 20 things, right? Be as specific in detail as possible. So it might take more than one sheet of paper. So, if your desire is to purchase a new home for yourself, okay, don't just write, I want to buy a new house. Okay, because when you just write, I want to buy a new house, you can go to Walmart or Costco or Target and buy a toy house, right? A doll house. You can't use that house. You maybe you play with it, your kids can or grandkids can, but you want to be really specific and detailed as to the type of house you want to buy, the square footage, how many bedrooms, the colors, how many garages, bathrooms, stuff like that. So be specific. And so those are 20 reasons. Now, once you write those 20 reasons down, identify your top 3 goals or your top 3 reasons. And then, all right, take an index card. I'll show you mine. All right, this is a book I'm reading, and I use my top 3 reasons as my bookmark. So I see it every day. So take like 2 or 3 index cards and write down your top 3 reasons, okay, on why you want to be successful with your HBM business. Now, and keep them in places where you will be able to see them, okay? Now, once you've written down your 20 reasons and identify your top 3, share them with your support team or your sponsor, okay? So they'll know, hey, you've done your homework assignment. They'll see, what you want to accomplish, why you want to be successful, and you guys can put together a plan to help you achieve your goals, right? And once you do all that, right, read them daily. One of the things I like doing is, in the morning time, I like to look at my goals and I like to have my confessions and my prayers. That's just how I work, right? And so I look at my goals in the morning. Then before going to bed, I like to look at least my top 3 goals and lay there, close my eyes, visualize them coming to pass, visualize them happening before I fall asleep. Now, the extra assignments or a couple of things I did back when money was like tight or money was funny in my house. I was in 2011. I was in year 2 of chapter 13, bankruptcy. So if you guys have ever done bankruptcy before, there's chapter 7 and there's chapter 13, right? So chapter 7, that's where they wipe out all your debt. Okay. I didn't qualify for that because the income was at a certain level. They put us on a payment plan for 5 years. We had to send money to a bankruptcy trustee every month. And so money was tight back then. So I sat down one day, it was like May 2011, and I wrote down 5 reasons for each of the denominations. I wrote down what would $500 a month do for me and my family, what would $2,500 a month do for me and my family, $5,000 per month, and $10,000 per month. Now, these were amounts in addition to my current income. So basically $500 extra a month, $2,500 extra, $5,000 a month extra, $10,000 per month extra. Okay. And so and I've had 5 things under each amount. Okay. And so I did these this week and how the yeah. So I also in total I wrote down 8. I wrote down 20 things, right? One was to be able to afford to put my daughter in extracurricular activity, for her to be able to go to some summer camp, stuff like that, because she was only like 8 years old back at that time, right? And so over the years, I was able to accomplish all the financial amounts written down here on the screen. And when I look back at my goals, I accomplished 18 of 20 of them. Okay. Once I started earning $10,000 extra in residual income on top of my salary from my job, I thought I was going to quit my job, right? I haven't quit. I still work my full-time job. And I thought I was going to my goal was to buy a Tesla Model S, a white one, right? One in white, right? And so I didn't buy a Tesla just yet. But I did accomplish 18 of those 20 goals that I wrote down. So remember, if need to put your goals down on paper, don't just try to keep them up here in your mind. Now, you want to take over the top. Landy, who's on here, she did back on January 1st, she did a vision board Zoom walking people through how to create a vision board. So it's on her YouTube channel. Create a vision board that goes along with what you want to see happen in your life, because your mind thinks in pictures. Okay. And so your vision board, it will help you, help you stay focused on your goals and help you manifest and bring those things to pass, right? It's hard to accomplish something you don't see, right? That's why you have to see it. And let me see what people are saying. Visualization is imperative. When I was 297 pounds back in 2011, I saw myself being fit, right? So I went on a journey. I lost like 80 pounds in about a year and a half, right? About 18 months, lost 80 pounds before I joined HBN, right? But I had pictures. I took a picture, guys. It's right there. I took a picture of this body. It was a torso, a buff dude, had a 6-pack. I put my head on it, right? And I had that on my vision board when I was Big Marcus, 297 pounds, right? So I eventually lost all that weight, got down like 207 pounds, all right? But that helped me stay focused on my health and wellness goals when I decided to change my life, right? And so create that vision board. And remember, guys, like goals don't bring success. Your habits are what bring you success. So growing up, we had a goal to not have cavities, because who likes going to the dentist? I don't. I didn't back then as a kid, and I don't as an adult. So the habit you had to have growing up, you brush your teeth regularly, you floss, you limit your sugary foods and beverages, right? That will most likely help you accomplish your goal of not having any cavities. So same thing with this business. You're going to have the necessary daily habits to build your business, right? If you have 10 minutes a day, that's fine. 15 minutes a day, cool. An hour a day, 5 days a week, that will help you achieve your goals. All right. So next slide. So this is your goal setting. Okay. So we have 12 goals, right? And we share the first 7 because you want to accomplish these first. You want to accomplish these first before you can start working on goals 8 through 12, because goals 8 through 12, at that point, your HBN business will be at a point where all your commissions, your HBN commissions will take care of most of your major monthly household expenses, your mortgage, your rent, car payments, utilities, and food. All right. But you want to work on these first. But once you guys accomplish all these, make sure you get with your support team and have them share goals 8 through 12. Okay. First thing you want to do is sign up your first 25 personal volume minimum customer within 24 hours of launching or relaunching your business. Now, for me, I like for people to get in where they fit in. Okay. Some people join for free, don't have any money to buy anything. I'm like, okay, well, you can get some, you can promote the products, earn commissions, and then purchase. Okay. But I never tell someone, hey, you have to come in and do a 100 PV order. No, right? People can build up. All right. But at a minimum, to get active, it takes 25 personal volume. Okay. So you want to enroll your first customer within 24 hours of your launch or relaunch. Now, your second goal is enroll your second 25 PV minimum customer within 48 to 72 hours of your launch. All right. So within 1 to 3 days, you shouldn't have enrolled 2 people. Right. Left leg and right leg. That gets you to executive. Now you want to make your money back within 7 to 10 days of your launch. Okay. So, and depending on what you buy, right? You know, you want to make that money back. If you came in and bought a bag of Nova coffee, you know, you're going to pay about for $40. Let's just say $40. Well, you want to make your $40 back within that first week to 10 days. If you came in at 100 PV, right, and star bonus qualified, that's about $130, $150. You want to make that back within your first week to week and a half. This is very doable. Okay, people are doing that in a single day. The next, you want to achieve bronze executive rank within your first full month of launching or your relaunch. Then earn $1,000 in commissions. Okay, within your first 90 days of your launch or relaunch. Reach silver executive rank within your first 6 months of your launch, and then earn $2,500 in commissions within your first 6 months. All right, of your launch or relaunch. All right, so these are very, very doable, and we like to share goals that that you don't think you can achieve. These are goals we think you can achieve that are very, very doable, and we've had people that have done this within the first month. All right, so very, very doable, and so these are your first these are your 12 fast start goals. All right, it's great. Well, I skipped a slide. All right, business building basics is step 3 on the One Team, One Dream channel, and other teams have their own YouTube channels, but there are some videos. One of them I recorded was a back office basics. It's about 15 minutes long, 16 minutes long. It's on the One Team, One Dream channel that shows you how to log into your back office, how to navigate your back office, where to go to place your first order, or where to go to order, where to go to create auto ship, and also how to empty your holding tank, right? So you can place people in your binary. Now, there's 3 different videos that are good for yourself to learn about network marketing, but also good to educate people who don't know what network marketing is. The Perfect Business Model by Robert Kiyosaki, Brilliant Compensation by Tim Sales, and then Rise of the Entrepreneur by Eric Worre. So his the Eric Worre video is a documentary about an hour long, right? So those are good videos to share with prospects, but also for yourself. We encourage you to take some time to watch those. My favorite of the 3 is Brilliant Compensation by Tim Sales, because he actually explains what network marketing is, how it works, and then at the end of it, he gives the people a call to action. Okay, so he tells people, hey, get back with the person that shared this information with you to let them know you're ready to get started. Okay, so I like Tim Sales. And then you also want to make sure you bookmark the company website. It's hbnhelp.com. That's going to be a great resource for you, where you can get a lot of your questions answered, and you can use a search feature, right? And you can just type a search feature in there, a key term on that site, and if it's there, it'll have some answers to your questions. All right, so that's a great book to great website to bookmark. There's also some areas in your back office that are good resources on the homepage. Now, there's a strategy we encourage people to learn how to do. It's called social selling. A lot of us, we've been with companies, and we post pictures of the packaging or the product or the name, right, of what we're using. And all we're doing is branding the company, and the company already has its brand. Hard by Naturals already has its brand. They have their own Facebook page. They have Facebook groups, right? And so when you're promoting, especially on social media, when you're promoting, like say, I'm holding this cup of coffee, right? You don't want to say, hey, this is a cup of Nova coffee, right? You can just say, I'm drinking a cup of the world's greatest smart coffee, right? And then maybe talk about what it does for you, because you want to brand yourself. Back in 2011, my Facebook name, no people call me Marcus Jones, right? But after I decided to lose weight, I became a certified personal trainer. During that time, I started sharing health and wellness and weight loss tips, and people on Facebook started calling me Coach Marcus. So that was a brand that was created. Not I didn't intentionally do that. I was just putting out good content to help people, lose weight and feel good. And so Facebook, they started calling me Coach Marcus, my Facebook friends. So that's the kind of the brand I have, right? So when you're promoting the products, we have different combinations of products. You see different names like Gut Punch, Unicorn Juice, Skinny Water. That's a popular name we use. Black Gold, right? That's that fulvic acid. Black Dirt, fulvic acid. Liquid Gold, right? That's black seed oil. So you start using terms like that and be creative, right? If you want to create your own term for a combination of products you use, do that as opposed to giving the name of the specific product. Because what happens is people will go and Google and go to the internet and look up the product you named, right? And they may not come back and buy from you, right? They may come back and buy from Landy. They may go buy from Miriam or from Susan, right? Somebody who they think can help them, someone they trust. But when you create curiosity posts, right, people have to ask you for the information, then you can take it to a private messenger conversation. So you want to brand yourself, okay? And we have social media marketing Mondays, most Mondays at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. That teaches you how to properly utilize and take advantage of attraction marketing and curiosity posts, right? There's a strategy to do it. Other people do attraction marketing, but they have no idea on how to fully maximize those posts they're having that have all this engagement. They don't know what to do. We teach you how to work those posts so that you can increase your likelihood of enrolling people without even asking people to buy anything, sell anything, or join you. Okay, it's great. It works. So let me get to the next slide. All right, so step 4, this is where you want to launch or relaunch a business, right? You want to build your list. And I've been in network marketing since 2007. Back when I joined, they were like, hey, Marcus, write a list of 200 people. And back then I'm thinking, I'm like, I don't know 200 people, which I probably did. I mean, just over my life from childhood up until to the age I started, I probably knew 2,000 people. But but your list is an acronym for your long-term income securement tool. So as long as you're in business, you're going to constantly add people to your list, right? So that's going to help secure your business and help it continue to grow. Now, there's a process you want to follow, procedure. You want to work with your hot market first, then go to your warm market, and then cold market is last, which you may not even need to even reach out to the cold market because you're doing well with your hot market and warm market. Your hot market, those are people, who love you, now who care about you. You care about them. Those are the people, if your car broke down at 2:00 in the morning, you could call them, right? At 2:00 in the morning is 10 degrees or minus 10 degrees, right? They'll get out of their bed and come and help you. All right. That's your hot market. Those are people you reach out to and simply ask them if they'll do you a favor and support you by placing a one-time trial wholesale order for any product on your website, right? Just simple, right? And so you can text them, email them, call them, message them on Facebook, so you want to work with your hot market first. And if they love you and care about you, they'll support you and do you a favor, right? And at least go buy a bag of Nova coffee, right? So your warm market, that's typically going to be people you're going to come across on social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and so that's what Social Media Mondays, that teaches you how to work with them. Now, in the cold market, those are typically leads, right? You don't know these people, right? And so you have to have a certain skill set to know how to properly work with leads. And not saying you can't be successful with that. We have people who work leads, but they've taken years to learn how to be a online marketer to attract leads to their site and to convert them. But those are probably the hardest to work with. Okay. Now there's a strategy called RISES, the acronym. Okay. It means reach out, icebreaker, send the information, engage them, and then start them off right. Okay, so that's what we teach on social media marketing Mondays. All right, let me try and get to my next slide. I'm trying to. So okay, now step 5. This is where you want to commit to doing daily personal development. You know, it's important to make sure you're focusing. You're doing some development, focusing on your mindset. Right, that's going to be a major key mindset. Right, because you know most of us did not grow up with in the most positive environments. We've all probably had some type of traumatic experiences where we always think, some people think this is too good to be true, right? Things cannot possibly be go this well, or some people always have the glasses half empty mentality. We're kind of like that bad luck Slep Rock on the Flintstones, or Eeyore on Winnie the Pooh, right? And so your mindset, you're going to have to focus, work on having a positive mindset, and having that mindset where you can overcome anything, right? You overcome any objection. You can overcome people saying, "Hey, this is a scam," right? I'm like, how is this a scam when we exchange money for products, right? You pay for something, you get it in the mail. That's not a scam, right? So, and then you want to focus on your skill set when it comes to becoming a professional in this business, right? There's some skills you're going to want to learn. Like when people tell me, "Hey, I don't know how to sell," or "I'm not a people person," I'm like, "Well, you can learn that, right?" And so never say I'm not a people person, because if you're not a people person and you don't want to learn, you're in the wrong business, because this business is the people business. So you want to learn some skill sets like how to win friends and influence people, rapport, inviting, presenting, different skills, right? And so focus on doing that. And we have tons of training, right? All the teams have trainings, and all the training is free. So working on your skill set won't be a problem, but just plug in, okay? And it only takes 5 to 10 minutes a day, right? If you can do 30 minutes a day, that's great, right? So that's all it takes. And some things I like doing, there's books, audio books, videos. Some of my favorite people I learned from, I have people within within HBN, Chuck Holmes, Will Zanders, Melissa Brower, Landy, Martin, who's here, but Jim Rohn, I learned from him, Eric Worre, Tom Big Al Schreider, probably my favorite. He has some great books and podcasts and webinars you guys can plug into. Myron Golden is great, and then Tim Sales, right? So my top 3 are Tom Big Al Schreider, Tim Sales, and Myron Golden. All right, so I recommend you guys plug into them. YouTube University, everything's on YouTube, guys. YouTube University, you guys can search on YouTube and find anything, right? And that's how that's how I maintain my mindset. I read my Bible daily. I pray, and I read books and videos, right? Watch videos on YouTube. But thanks, Randy. So step 6, this is a chart. I got this from a book. This book called Building an Empire. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this book right here, this isn't for new people, right? But this is a book you want to get to it eventually. But I took this chart from that book. So this represents your life with HBN, your first 5 years. So we have an acronym, GPS, get in, plug in, stay in. So the columns represent the years. The red arrows are represent time. The money faces, the green happy faces represent money. So your year 1 with HBN, you're going to spend a lot of time, sharing the products, sharing the opportunity, and a lot of time, but your money, it probably won't be a lot. That's fine. Okay. Year 2, okay, you're getting better, right? Your skill set is getting stronger. Your mindset is getting stronger. You build more relief. You're sharing the products. You're having results, sharing your story. You're starting to have more success because people are believing you, right? Trusting you, and they're signing up and ordering, right? So that's great. Your money goes up. Year 3, you're still doing recruiting and sponsoring, and then maybe you start doing some coaching and mentoring because you're developing your skills, and you're becoming a leader. Everyone here is a leader, right? We lead ourselves, number one, right? Then maybe we lead our families, our kids. But and network marketing is a leadership development program disguised as a network marketing business, right? You actually get paid. You actually earn and learn at the same time. But year three, you still do your recruiting and sponsoring, but you're having duplication, right? Because other people you've enrolled are also enrolling people. Your income goes up. Okay. Year four, where this is where I'm approaching year four in a couple weeks. February 4th will be my fourth year. So not a lot of recruiting, where you still recruit and sponsor, but you're doing more coaching and mentoring. Maybe you're doing some presentations. You're not on the leaderboard a lot, okay? But your income really goes up, okay? Year five, you see not a lot of recruiting, right? Coaching, more coaching, mentoring. You have a duplication happening because other people in your success team are also having success. Your income goes up. Now, what happens? And we have social media. I see stuff on Facebook. I get messaged all the time on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, and people pitching me on things. And somebody pitches you the next best, greatest thing, right? We have this thing where you can travel and get healthy at the same time, right? So you can promote travel and promote products. That's a conflict. Or somebody comes and says, "Hey, we have this new powder. It's only like $18, right? This so you need to come and join us. You can make a lot of money here promoting an $18 product." And so you get distracted, and so you decide, you know what, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave. You leave HBN and go to this new company. Well, guess what happens? You go back to year one. Now your results might be you may have more faster results as far as like income, but you're still starting over at year one. Okay, so you're not going to have that long-term residual income. So this is why you don't want to go from company to company to company, right? Because you're always going to start over and basically be a glorified sales person and not have that residual income. Is that clear? If that's clear, guys, give me a thumbs up or something just so I can know you guys heard that correctly. All right, thanks, Dee. All right, so let me see if I'm almost done, guys. All right, so this is the other step 6. These are some groups to join. I modified it a bit. I took those other groups off. We do have groups for like the weight loss and the detoxing, but at a minimum, you want to join the 2 company sponsored groups. One is for only consultants, whether you're an active consultant or you join as a free one and haven't ordered yet or gotten active. Join the consultant training and support group, and then there's a group open for anybody that wants to learn about HBN. It could be prospects. Anyone can join the Heart by Naturals testimonials and information group. There's over 27,000 people in that group. All right, so those are at the minimum the groups you want to join, in addition to any team groups or subgroups that your plugged in support team has. All right, so all right, thank you guys. Let me see. I think that was my last slide. Let me see. Nope. All right, so this is the schedule. We changed it a little bit, not much, but Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays, there's training, right, at 6:00 p.m. Pacific. So training Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Wednesday, I'm going to be doing what's called Open Mic Wednesday, right? So anyone that has a testimonial, it could be a product testimonial or a financial testimonial. That's going to be the structure of the Wednesday Zoom. We'll go about a half hour. So I'll cover, the history of the company really quickly, do the disclaimers, go through the pay plan really fast, talk about some of the products, a quick overview of the products, and then during that process, if anyone wants to unmute themselves, right, you don't have to turn your camera on. You can be on Zoom and you can unmute your mic, and if you want to share your story, just take a couple of minutes to share. So we'll have a couple of people, who want to share the story. So we want to call that Open Mic Wednesday, right? So people have weight loss stories, pain relief stories, financial stories, people who maybe have paid off debt. That will be the structure of Wednesday, okay? Thursdays, this is what I like to call Hour of Power. This is one of my favorite days. And Landy Martin, she's here. Her and Tina Huerman and Michelle Marie and Jessica Tossi and some other amazing ladies host what's called Detox Divas, right? So they do these product overview Zooms, right, where they cover some products. There's some testimonials. And I know last Thursday, it was Love is in the Air. So we talked about our intimacy enhancing products since we're approaching Valentine's Day. So if you guys didn't watch that Zoom, go watch it. But that starts at 5 p.m. Pacific, okay? And that one starts earlier because at 6 p.m. Pacific, I host the business opportunity presentation. So we do the business opportunity presentation on Thursday night because of Matrix cut off Thursday because Matrix Pay is on Friday, right? So, so Wednesdays and Thursdays are the business and product overview Zooms where you want to invite your prospects, so where they can learn about the products, they can learn about the business. All right, so those are what Wednesdays and Thursdays are for. Okay, just to be clear, so always mark those and use these tools. Use Wednesday and Thursdays as tools to build your business. All right, that's what these are. And then Saturdays we're here, 9 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Central, 12 noon Eastern. And I like, I work, I have my job, I enjoy my job, I have employees. I know they don't enjoy their job. I know they wish they could do something different, but with what we do here, we all voluntarily say yes. And somebody, you either reached out to someone about about HBN, or someone approached you and says, hey, you can sign up for free, right? We voluntarily said yes, right? So we appreciate that. Paul is always appreciative of everyone who says yes. Now, you won't see our founder CEO, out here on Facebook. She relies on us, Landy, myself, other leaders to establish the culture. She just focused on the products and the pay plan, right? But have fun, guys. This is not a job, right? I'm not your boss. You guys don't work for me, right? I work for you. I serve y'all, but no one is no one's boss. Have fun, right? And some examples of people that stuck with network marketing. Dexter Yeager, right? He's probably, I think, the biggest success story I'm aware of. He died back in 2019, but he stuck with one company, and after he died, his family still receives $300,000 to $600,000 a month. That's amazing, right? And so Jordan Adler, another person that stuck with it, took him 10 years before he has a breakthrough. Eric Worre and Tim Sells are other people that are some good examples. And Myron Gold is also a good example too. And Tom Big Al Schreider is good too. All right, guys. So that's it for the recording of the training. Let me get to the next slide. Let me see. I think I'm done. So let me stop this recording. And